He put it as his album cover, and then he texted me back, and he was like, "Yeah, I should call it Arm and Hammer, like baking soda." Yeah.
All right, do a mic check real quick, Joey. Mike. Where's all over here?
Retard.
Mic check.
Mike. And there's no mic in
Well,
sight.
you never know. Maybe he picked it up over there. Motherfucker.
He's just Mike. It's like he would have heard Logan. The mic would have picked up Logan and picked up you, dumbass.
Here, pull it over there. You can see how it.
This is gonna be a good podcast. This
Yo, what's up?
He has some.
Hold up, why you gotta be so mad? Joeyflex and Centex in the lab, cooking up a mean blast, impact, intact. If you ain't living, then you might as well be dead. Fuck the facts.
Alright, what it do, everybody? It's your boy LOG here from Weather Smoke. We got a special edition, kind of an impromptu episode here. We got our man Joeyflex, aka Mrjoegames.
Hey, what it do, Mrjoegames. Live from the living room.
Hell yeah, first appearance, and then we got a DUB return appearance.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen?
So we have Joey in town for the weekend and stuff. He's just kind of fucking around and making his rounds and going to a few concerts and whatnot. So let's see. What do you want to tell the people? What do you want to? Is there anything you want to shout out that you have on your mind? Right
Yes.
off top to.
Shout out Texas. Shout out
On
LOG.
some serious shit though.
Okay. So most people that know you're gonna know, but for those who don't know you that have seen the gaming channel, they're kind of getting to know you. Maybe heard a song or two. Where did you grow up? And kind of like we grew up in Central Texas, and that's kind of like our perspective. But like, where did you grow up, and like what was growing up like for you? Like, kind of. I mean, that's kind of a broad question, I know, but like, what are just kind of you grew up, in far South Texas, like near the border. So like, what was that like growing up?
I grew up in a border town. It was awesome.
You loved it.
I loved every second of it.
Was it like, were you real close with like the people there? Like, was it a real close community because it's a small town, or like, what was it like? Like, it wasn't like
Yeah.
the big city, obviously. Like,
Yeah, everybody
how
knows
was it?
everybody, basically. It's pretty
Okay.
chill.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a little annoying sometimes, but I mean, there's still like your people, and
Looking out for you and friendly,
Yeah.
or not really?
yeah, they're chill. They're chill. I have nothing bad to say about my people out down there in the South.
Yeah.
They're real good people.
Yeah. They love to
It's a little
barbecue.
dangerous though, right? Way down there.
Yeah, it can be.
It's not the safest place to be.
Can be if you're like in the wrong parts.
Yeah.
And if you're messing around with the wrong people, just like how I'm pretty sure it's like that
Kind of
up
like
here
anything.
Yeah.
in the city. But the border is right there. I mean, you do have to be careful. We've had people get kidnapped and taken to Mexico, held ransom. But I mean, ni modo. I mean,
Yeah.
they fucking get them back, and because if you kill a U.S. citizen, it's a real big thing. Like
Yeah.
we send everybody.
Was football the only sport you played in high school?
I did a little bit of a discus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause you were a lot bigger boy in high school, right?
Yeah, I was like 300.
300.
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you like kind of start bodybuilding, or like figure out that you had like more of a, cause you had kind of more of a heart for bodybuilding than football, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So when did you kind of like figure that out?
I always loved being in the gym environment, working
Yeah.
out with a brother. I used to work out with like my fellow brothers, and we would
Mhm.
always spot each other and push each other. I actually not too long ago worked out at the high school, and I hit 315
Oh, what?
bench. Just,
You've been hitting 315.
Yeah, I know, but still
Okay.
flex.
All right.
And
How
yeah,
many reps?
Just a good one.
Just one.
I warmed up, I stretched. I don't even like lifting heavy weight anymore,
Well,
but
315 is not heavy.
it's pretty light for, I guess, a natural. I mean, you got to be realistic. Do you really want to be benching 405, 525?
525 is a jump, but 405, I'd like that.
Yeah, just once in your life.
Maybe 500 though. It's not too crazy.
Yeah. There's so much risk involved. Is it worth losing?
Oh, dude,
like,
bench pressing's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do
Yeah.
think it's one of the best exercises you can do. Just try not to hurt your back, your lower back.
Mhm.
It's dangerous, working out all the time. You gotta you gotta do moderation, everything in moderation.
That's why bodybuilding, it takes kind of a sense of being crazy because, you know, you can't be like a normal average person. Now to work out and get stronger and to get bigger, you can be an average person. But like the top bodybuilders that go after it all, they're just fucking crazy, bro.
You
They
gotta-
don't, they don't have time to wait, and they're just crazy bastards.
You got to be willing to almost kill yourself almost.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're
Yeah, for sure.
getting on some serious stuff. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to when I was younger,
Yeah.
but I was young and I was dumb.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't know, it'd be pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
You don't want to accelerate your death.
I mean, if you don't have like a doctor or a coach or somebody that's like literally
Mhm.
breathing down your neck, then it's like there's right ways to do shit, but it's like
it's more of a hobby, bodybuilding.
yeah.
Unless you're.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of money in it.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
You have to be that 1%, that top 10% maybe.
And it's not me hating on or anything like that. Like I'm getting that from top bodybuilders that have just told me there's no money, or not told me, but like I've just seen their videos and they just don't recommend it. But
Yeah. You got to rely on ads. You got to rely on like selling items,
yeah.
gym apparel, protein supplements.
Yeah. Now while we're on the bodybuilding, I was gonna ask you, have you seen that new guy? I think his name's Wesley Vizers.
Yeah, I've heard about him.
Yeah. Apparently, people are saying he's gonna beat C-Bum out this next year.
That'd be
But
dope.
They put like shots of him. It's crazy, bro.
They've been
They're-
saying about wanting to beat C-Bum every year. Someone's going to beat him.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
Someone's
keeps the
gonna-
hype up, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what sells tickets.
Yeah, but people, they're tending to lean more to that aspect of bodybuilding more than the heavyweights now. Like people aren't watching that as much anymore, and they're looking up to like C-Bum as the face of bodybuilding rather than, you know, all those mass monsters and stuff. So it's getting interesting. It's kind of taking a turn.
Yeah.
So, but that dude that we watched, Nick Sanchez, remember that dude you were saying's a monster, Logan? Yeah. He actually just won the New York Pro. But dude, he lost to some guy that just snuck in and almost took the show.
Took it.
But I don't really like the way he looks anymore, man. I don't really like the look anymore.
It's not real. It's synthetic,
Well, yeah.
you know. But they look like bulls, bro. Like,
Yeah, the stomach's too bulky. That's about it.
all those hormones. They're almost like a science experiment,
That's for real crazy. That
you know. Like they just let it go through. Like I know plenty of people that take, supplements and are cheating, so to say, but it helps them stay healthy. So,
yeah, that's a whole other topic.
but is it really healthy if you're eating Whataburger and drinking and smoking cigarettes?
I enjoy a good Whataburger.
No, yeah. But when you're on those drugs, like those foods are very harmful for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Anytime you combine two different things, like yeah,
You wouldn't get on steroids? Yeah, because I've always been big, so I feel like I don't really want the need to get bigger than already what I am.
yeah,
And there are some natural guys out there that lived all their lives, and they're huge, and they never lose their gains.
and people always think they're on it.
Yeah, and they're just big.
Nah, you're in a good spot. Yeah,
And then
people are
like,
trying to be as big as you every day. So
there's a saying that someone else would die to be in your skin every other day.
yeah, that's because they can't work as hard. That's all it comes down to. It.
A good hour at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be intense. 45 minutes.
Logan, you been watching the playoffs?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, man? Obviously, you think the Mavs are gonna do the damn thing, but
Yeah, it's just it's weird with momentum, and then like
as far as what do you mean, moment? Like
the Mavs won 3 in a row, and
Right.
the Timberwolves win 1, and now they're going back to Minnesota, and everyone's saying, oh, if they win this one,
hold on, they're going back to Minnesota. You're for sure about that?
yeah,
I thought they were going. So
because it's
okay.
yeah, so they're going back to Minnesota. Everyone's saying if they win this one, and this has always been the classic thing when they go down 3-1. It's like, okay, you win the last one, then you go back to your place, you win that one,
And then if you win the next
and then
one
if
at their
you
place,
win the
it's
next
over.
one at their place,
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, Dad.
That's not gonna happen though. It's never happened.
It's never happened.
Well, so you think it's time?
No, I'm not saying that. I just think it's weird with momentum because Dallas is one of these teams where like they're good if they. I feel like they're not good if they have to come from way behind. So if Minnesota comes out with high energy and just fucks them down early, I don't see Dallas making a huge comeback.
But that was like the only game they were behind and they came back.
Who?
Dallas.
Which one?
The one that just happened.
But they lost.
Right, but I'm saying they had a huge, like, it was a pretty good deficit. And they still came back.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I just don't like Dallas as a comeback team.
Okay.
And
Luka's the GOAT, man.
he is, but I feel like his shot is not a Curry shot where like when he's clicking, it's like a heat check every time for him. It's like a will he make it, will he not? I feel like I don't feel like he gets that stroke going, and you think he like Curry, he hits one, he hits two, and you're like, okay, it's
so basically he's just more of a microwave.
I feel like Luka's hit or miss all the time. And
He's
like,
more
sometimes
consistent
he pops
though,
up.
because he usually pops it always.
We'll see, but I feel like as far as like a comeback ratio, like aspect, when somebody gets hot, I don't feel that with him. Where like he can just get hot and like as much as other people like that. So I feel like if they have to come from behind, that's the fear that if like Minnesota comes out hot, and I could be wrong, and Dallas has to come from behind, that scares me.
I mean, all they got to do is double team fucking Anthony Edwards.
And it all depends. The refs can really do a lot. That's all I'll say. And a
What
lot of
teams
people
are
have been
left?
noticing that.
Minnesota's playing Dallas right now, and then the Celtics just capped off, so they're going to the championship. So
Celtics versus.
yeah, but it's 3-1 right now, and Dallas is up, and no one's ever came back from that in the history. So it's like it's probably gonna be Dallas, you know. But dude, don't overlook the Celtics, man. I feel like they're doing pretty good. Tatum, like I said before, I was telling somebody else the other day, dude, he's in his absolute prime right now.
I think he's ready.
Yeah, he is primed out.
He wants it. Yeah.
But, I mean, so is Luka. So
It's gonna be a good matchup.
yeah, it is. But how many years has Anthony Edwards been in the?
He's only like 23, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
probably
not
all
long.
they could think about is just winning those two players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luka needs it.
How many people can say they've won? Like only a handful, or at least 100.
I mean, they're
people?
shitty players that just ride the bench the whole time and win. So it's not. It matters, but it's like it really just depends on who you are.
But they still put in work, like all throughout their high school and college years.
Everybody puts in work that's in the NBA, brother. Yeah. You don't go there just.
They're helping practice at least. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
dope.
it's been good this year without like LeBron and Curry and people like that. But I don't know. The refs just can control too much, and I feel like they've been calling things a little bit in favor of Dallas, honestly.
Yeah.
So it can get weird.
scripted.
Man, I
Could
just
be.
don't like the whole whenever Luka pump fakes and then like he literally just goes into him. It's like, bro, like you knew you were gonna make it or what? It's like, that's kind of they need to change. And the problem is they changed that rule, and now they're
And
kind of going back
still-
on their word,
They just don't uphold it as good as they should.
and that's sloppy, bro.
Yeah.
Everything gets crooked at the national
mean,
level.
I mean, yeah, but still, dude, try to hide it a little bit. It's not even like I'm not even somewhat buying it. Are you looking?
I don't know.
It's like that in
weird.
football too.
Dude, no matter how much, even if they rig it or, however it does go, man, the shit's entertaining. I
Yeah.
can't lie about it. And it's like, I always talk shit, then I always end up going back to it.
That's all it is, a show.
It's a good game, man.
It's entertainment. We've watched people compete for years.
Yeah.
There's certain things about basketball though, like the refs can control it with fouls, but other than that, do you really think there's anything like making the ball go in the hoop?
I mean,
So you have
not
to
only do
start,
they
like,
control
breaking-
that, but that also controls tempo.
No, I know, but let's just take. Other than that, do you think there's something controlling the
No.
ball going in the hoop, like magnets?
Absolutely
or anything
not.
like
You're
that?
fucking,
Okay.
no, hell no.
So
What about-
sometimes players just get hot.
What
and,
about
like, make
tape or
incredible
something?
shots?
Well,
right?
no shit, dude. I can
Yeah.
get hot at the park.
So
Imagine being an NBA player.
Yeah, exactly. So my point is, like, sometimes shit just happens. Certain players make mistakes. Certain other players get hot. Blah blah blah. Now, if you can point out where the refs did this, but if you don't, if you there's no calls that are shady, and you don't think the refs did it, then it's hard to say that it's rigged. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can miss the ball on purpose.
Okay, but then you're taking it into saying, okay, there's players that are throwing it for one reason or another.
Refs aren't perfect.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying because that's a
No.
different discussion.
Yeah, but he's saying
I'm saying if you take that out of it for now,
he's saying if players are missing on purpose or making it on purpose without
So-
actually just trying their hardest, then they're in it
on
together. Yeah.
Do you think the players are in on rigging the games?
If there's money involved, for sure.
Of course, there's money involved. They're millionaires.
Yeah. So
I don't
I
think
don't
the players are.
I mean,
They
sometimes
could
you
be,
play
though.
against your friend and you just take it easy on them.
No.
Yeah, I
Me
think
and
the
you
biggest
almost
thing
fight
is
each other at the park.
I think
when
the
we play.
biggest
It's like,
thing
we're not, and that's for no money.
Yeah.
Imagine if they were paying us. We'd
I
be
think,
fucking
I think the
killing
biggest
each
thing is the refs can influence it, but then you have to look at why. There's things behind the scenes we don't know and stuff.
Yeah.
But they definitely can, because like you said, when they do it, you can foul a player out. You definitely affect momentum and tempo and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, it's interesting.
I mean, the star player could be tired as fuck, and they call a foul over here, and you're wondering why they called that foul.
He's
And
getting
the
a
star
breather.
player is just getting a little breath. It's like you
They were
don't know
saying
what
that
the
about
fuck's going
Luka
on.
the other day.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them at some point don't care about the money, and they just play for the sport. You just gotta hope that every player plays for the sport, and everyone wants the sport to succeed.
Okay, that was like 1970 shit. That's over.
Yeah, thanks, Kennedy. We have secret societies here in this nation.
What do y'all talk about in the valley? I was just giving you a hard time.
No.
I just focus on my studies and go to the gym.
Keep
And
reading
my
those books,
YouTube.
man.
Yeah. I know a lot of history,
Okay.
just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
I know a lot of history, just a little bit.
like World War One, World War Two.
Why do you think it's so important that they always teach us about those things? Like, don't you think when they teach us
So-
history, they should, they should teach us like the world? Like they do at some point. I remember learning about a lot of different things throughout history. But when you really get into like the important classes and like where they focus in, like for me, because I didn't go to really college that long, but like in middle school, high school, and then it's the same in college, they hammer down World War One, World War Two. Why are we not learning about like other stuff? Like there was other really important stuff that we like brush over or like skip completely.
Because we were the heroes.
Of the
Well,
okay.
is it because that was a way bigger war than all the other ones? It was a world war.
It was, but it's like we learn about those every fucking time. It's like you think by the time you get to college they would focus on something else because we've learned about.
I still don't know about them, so I guess they were just.
Yeah,
Do you know about them?
a decent amount. Like I know kind of what countries are involved and like, I just know there's like a lot of death
And how does that help you in today?
Yeah, 'cause that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, that was your whole thing.
We should have focused on other. Yeah. What do you know about them that's like actually like,
Like what I think was important
or what you learned in school?
is that I know if that we let someone take too much power, like Hitler did, that shit's gonna hit the fan, and we're gonna have to intervene. Or like, they're kind of trying to teach us that we should avoid war at all costs. Also, I feel like, but then again, it's like as soon as one of our allies are dragged into war, we have to help them in some way or form,
Yeah.
and that's gonna hurt us eventually. And then like, we have to know the history, so if we ever do go to war, we have the right to go to war with them because of past atrocities that they done to us.
I don't think that's a good reason to go to war. Actually.
Well, either way, we're in no control. Like they have all the power. Like
Yeah.
if we go to war, they'll put us in war. We're in war right now. I'd
I
say.
mean, is there ever a good enough reason to just start killing people for a disagreement? It's hard to rationalize.
It's messed
but-
up. It's a messed up world
Hmm.
we live in. And then like they taught us about like the economy crash.
Well, there is a good reason to go to war if there's like basically who they made Hitler out to be was like this guy that's a villain that didn't just do one bad thing or two bad things. Like he's doing all these bad things and like we gotta stop him. That is a good reason, but we just, that's the case they made about him. Because that's what I said the other day. Like me and Josh were talking on one of the other podcasts that we recently did, and he was like,
Why not just kill Hitler?
well, no, we weren't even talking about that, but he was like, what makes a psychopath like kill? And then he was like, blah blah blah, whatever. And I was like, well, a good person would see killing a psychopath as something good. And it's all like, so it's this whole thing of like, why would you ever go to war? It's like, well, if there's someone like who they made Hitler out to be, whether how true that is or not, that's like this evil guy killing a bunch of people and just being a creep. You're almost like obligated if you're a good person to like
Stop that guy.
stop that, because you're either gonna stop when he kills everyone else, and then he gets to your door. It's gonna be like, it's almost like if you don't stand up for
It's
such
if
and
you don't
such
if
for
you don't
so
stand.
long, they're gonna be at your door
Yeah,
trying to kill you.
that's what happens when you let the bully
Right, exactly.
the bully take
Yeah.
over. You know.
So that's interesting, but like, it's weird when we have like a one terrorist attack like 9/11, and then we just go to all out war. It's like we don't even, in that circumstance, I don't know if we even knew what the hell was really
Going
going on. We just like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you just got to be sure if you're doing the right like course of action, but
But we never know what's really going on, so it's like
Yeah,
we
we
don't,
don't know
we don't know
anything.
what action to take.
yeah.
We're just
We don't
gonna
even
have
know what
hope.
side we're on.
Yeah. See, the weird thing is Russia was on our side, and were they on our side during both World Wars?
I'm pretty sure just for World War II.
Okay, and that was super strange. Like that didn't really make sense. Because they weren't on our side before that, and they weren't on our side after that. So
It's because they did
All of a
us.
sudden, they just started rubbing our back.
yeah, for one little something was going on there.
It's because Hitler betrayed Russia.
Yeah, something.
They were
something
having a
happened,
secret
dude.
little conniving.
We don't.
alliance.
It's probably not the truth.
Yeah, I know. I don't buy
None
that.
of it is.
Maybe
They can
Russia.
tell you whatever they want, dude.
Yeah, Russia.
Something
yeah.
weird happened there.
Russia made a deal with. I think Hitler really wanted to take over Russia, and Russia saw that. And they're like, nah.
Have you ever heard Ronald's take on Hitler?
No,
Okay.
I don't know. Just this is my.
What do you think about Hitler? Or you don't
I'll
want to
talk
say
about that right after. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Uh,
He loves it. All right. He's about
I
to say
just,
some
I,
shit.
this is a wild
When
When
conspiracy
Logan starts
that I
smiling
have.
like that, dude, watch out.
I just wonder, like, because Russia, they lost a lot of people. I know that just from playing, like, the Call of Duty video game. Like, they did all the fucking work.
But because they fucked up.
I just need to do more research. I don't know why they weren't on Germany's side because, like I said,
They
were
were
before
on
that, and they
Germany's
weren't-
side. They were.
Well, exactly, but, like,
But then
all the way through.
Hitler was positioned.
How do we know they didn't get tricked?
Nah.
Oh, no, that couldn't happen.
Well, Russia did get tricked.
There's no deceit in war.
He got tricked by Hitler.
What if they got tricked by us?
That could be true.
But, hey, I'm just saying. I don't know. I need to research, but it just seems weird. And the thing about World War II is like it just set up Jews to have this victim mentality where you can't criticize them or say anything bad about them. And Hitler, I don't really know. I think they make it to where you can't talk about him. He's like this thing you can't talk about. You have to say he's like crazy evil guy. I don't know. I just if my country, because after World War One, they had like all these sanctions against Germany. Germany's like hell to live in.
Well, that's why Hitler was so upset.
It's like if I lived in if Germany at that time, I would have been trying to do the same thing as him.
Well,
Not all of the same things, but a lot of the same things. Like,
yeah.
imagine if we just had a world war and our country was a shithole, and you had a way to like
And we lost, and we were now
get us back to greatness and fuck
Yeah.
over the people that just fucked us over. You fucking do it.
That's usually what history is. That's
Yeah, it's
just-
like from us he's a villain, but to a lot of people he wasn't. It was weird
Depends on who you're
though.
rooting for.
Huh?
Depends on what side you're on.
Yeah, it's just weird though because he, according to what they tell us about back then, is like he wanted to kill all the people that didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes, which he didn't have. So it's like it's kind of weird.
It's not a good enough story for me.
I know, but the thing is, like,
It's a bad lie.
It's hard to
I'm
hear
just
about
fucking-
like what he really believed and what he was saying because they don't want you. They ban it and they don't. It's like this Alex Jones thing. You don't even.
Or just like how Texas Rangers were really like bad people, and they stole a lot of land from the Mexicans, and they like just killed and pillaged anybody that tried to colonize Texas. You know,
Yeah.
but they don't teach us that, or they just brush over it. But it's proven, like if you go to court and shit, like there's a lot of memorials out there for a lot of Mexicans that got slaughtered by Texas Rangers because they needed that land, and they told them you all better get off, and they're like nah, and just
And then what they do with the land?
they took it.
And then what they do with it?
They used it for something, for themselves, or
Huh.
there's even a law in Texas where you can, if you live in someone's property, and they tell you to leave and you don't leave, and you like bunker down, you can steal the land. Yeah, it's some like super old law, and we still have it
Huh.
for Texas.
You mind repeating that?
Like if you live in someone's land and they tell you to get off the land, you don't get off, and you've been
You
there.
can live on someone's land. You can't live on someone's land.
If they, if you forcibly like squatters, how they do.
You're
it.
not right.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Oh, it's not right, but it's still an
No,
effect.
you're not right. You're wrong.
All right, well, we'll do some
You
research.
can't just start
it
camping
later.
on someome's land because then they can kill
There's
you.
some weirdo law that they have
No.
like that, I'm telling
No, I
you.
swear.
Then why don't we do it?
There's some chicken shit motherfuckers that do it.
Yeah.
Try to get away with it.
So they start camping on
Look.
someone's property, and then they tell them to get off, and they just kill them, and then they're good.
What is the exact deal with it, dude?
Yeah, y'all gonna have to be more specific than that. That sounds like some bullshit.
Well, I stayed for a little presentation. And they
There's
gave
a
us-
squatter thing
yeah.
where there's like a vacant property and some people just like move in and start living there, then you technically like can't kick them out. It gets real gay and real weird. And basically it comes down to like, I'm not sure if that's where, it's like different, I don't know if that's in Texas
So-
or where that is, but that's like,
For example, let's just say
Let
that
me
plot.
Google
Let's just
it.
say that plot of land in Portales.
You know, like
I don't know if it's legal there or not. But
Yeah.
let's say that plot of land in Portales that our family owns.
yeah,
Someone could just technically go bunker down over there.
yeah. This
I
does
can't
occur.
do
in
You know,
some-
like Lonesome Dove. How people they just killed people
Bro, that
back
was
in
so
the
long
day.
Under
ago.
Texas
Hey, did you
law.
watch that?
Yeah, I finished
squatter-
it. I
It
finished
was
it on the
good
way
as fuck.
here.
Adverse possession.
I saw you
Yeah.
watching it on YouTube, Brandon Dog.
They have to be in a property for 10 years, though.
What?
They have to be there 10 years. So it has to be like a vacant property that no one gives about. They have to be there for 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's one
Yeah.
of these scary, hairy situations where if they've been there for like 2 or 3 years and then someone shows up and be like, hey, this is my land, get out of here. They're like, well, you didn't care about it. I've been here for 3 years. I've been keeping it up. And
And that's when you kill him.
yeah, and that's when it gets real crooked.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's a bunch
But like, I was here 5 years ago. You weren't here. You're dead.
It basically comes down to people that don't want to pay for something, doing something creepy or like crooked and just trying to like get something. And then it comes down to like the people that own it finding a creative way to get them the fuck out of there without killing them, so you don't have to like.
You can kill somebody if they're on your property.
It just gets crooked when there's squatters' rights because it's not that simple.
When there's what?
We live
Dude,
in a
if
pussy,
someone's not
we
on
live
that-
in a pussy era where that is not just gonna fly.
No,
anymore.
it's
People
because
don't
they
wanna hear
used
that,
these
see
laws
that.
back in the day to take land that wasn't theirs,
Well,
and now they're still in effect.
Yeah,
Dude, you
And
can
we-
kill somebody. That's like somebody coming in your house.
no,
and
but
saying,
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna take over your house. It's like, no, you're not.
But at the end of the day, the people in the court will decide the determining
Yeah, but it's a
factor.
10-year law, bud. So as long as you show up to your property every 5 years, if there's someone there, you can just be like, get off. And if they don't, I mean, you can remove them.
Arrest them, yeah.
yeah.
Or you can call the police and they'll get them out of there. But it's like, regardless if you're a bitch boy or
In
not.
California, you can't kill someone that comes in your house,
That's crazy.
and a lot of those people are moving here.
So can you shoot them at all?
Fuck, I don't know, dude. It's
That's
crooked.
so weird.
Like it's fucked. It's fucked in California.
Yeah.
They're super liberal, and we're just going more and more liberal as a nation all the time.
hate to see it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That almost makes me sick to my stomach.
Nah,
If
things
somebody
are,
can come, like a creep can come to my house and I can't kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we need to be removing more and more creeps every day. Not leaving them alive. That's weird. Dude, they want creeps. They love creeps.
Yeah.
They want them. They're like, don't kill him. He's fucking. We love him in society. Dude, they love it.
Certified pedophile, certified. What is it? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Dude, they're probably both pedophiles.
Yeah, they like I heard that child might be day free.
yeah, people love that line.
Well,
I feel like there was a lot of bandwagons for Team Kendrick.
really?
Low-key.
Yeah.
Like all the fake
Well,
Drake
people love the
fans.
winner team to be on the winning side. Yeah.
They just know he's winning, so if they're like, "Go Kendrick,"
Yeah.
yeah, that's good, man. Fuck yeah.
You play the guitar a little bit, right? Is there
Yeah.
anything else you?
I've been learning System of a Down lately.
Okay.
You don't even know that one.
I'm gonna go see them.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna go see them soon. I'm not gonna say when, where, but I'm gonna go see them soon. Yeah, I'm excited. And
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Remember that one fucking concert I went to and I got a headache like a motherfucker?
I took Weston to a concert. What was it
Okay,
called?
so you with those fucking headbangers?
Incubus.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
just like the
them.
devil's music.
Nah, they were chill looking. They had like 311.
I didn't mind it, but the lights were just flashing too much.
Yeah. Some concerts are a little too
They want someone to
loud.
bang their head.
Dude, I think I drank so much water that day that I got a headache. Because, like, I was on
Ooh.
75 hard. And I wasn't
Yeah.
drinking that much water through the first, and then I started drinking
You could do
water,
that, right?
buddy. Yeah. I probably drank like a gallon in like a couple hours, and then, yeah. I'm glad I'm not doing that no more, that program.
Really?
It's tough.
I feel like I'm more hydrated now that I can space the water out.
It's good, man.
Because I'm drinking probably anywhere from like probably 6 to 7 waters a day. Rather than like 8 to 10.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
I drink most of my water at the gym. Like I'll usually drink like 2 to 3
That's not smart.
3 bottles.
You're not supposed to drink all your water at one time. I think you're supposed to drink 4 ounces every 30 minutes. Like the perfect pace.
Well, I drink water throughout the day, but like I have usually 2 to 3 bottles of water at the gym.
Nah, yeah.
So I superset all my stuff. But I do like 8 workouts, and then a little bit of Stairmaster, just to help Rich Piana.
You never gonna get on stage?
I just want a good job, education, maybe a family, and then just start building my empire, my land, my
Nice.
kingdom.
Are you gonna be the king?
You
Of
think this is
course.
motherfucking?
Are you gonna let me be the king?
No. I'll have a guest room, like a little
Fuck
guest.
your kingdom, bro. I'll take that shit over so easy. I'll come fucking. What is it called,
He
Logan?
thinks it's Minecraft.
What is it called?
It is
Take it
Minecraft.
over, you squat. Or what'd you say?
Squatter.
Yeah, I'll go over there and squat that whole fucking thing. Yeah.
He
I'm
thinks he's
having-
building a Minecraft kingdom.
I'm gonna have lots of dogs.
Oh,
the
dude. Fuck those barking ass dogs. I'll come through with the AR and
Copper's gonna get you.
it's gonna be a high event bill for you, Papa. Copper. I would never shoot Copper, though. Maybe.
Oh yeah, he would.
I pepper him with the shotgun.
One little bite, and he'd be gone.
I pepper him from far away with the shotgun.
I was thinking
Have
how
a
crazy.
bite.
I was thinking how crazy it was. He grew up like he kind of lived here for a bit. Copper.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I brought him back? Would he start running around?
Oh, you know he would.
Little bitch dog.
Barking and shit. That's good. Right?
Yeah.
What videos did you have?
That was just stuff I was kind of looking at. I really didn't have anything
Oh, okay.
queued up. Unless y'all want to like react to like some of the rap beef or like the Diddy apology or.
We can do the dead apology.
Yeah, I
I
saw.
don't think
that
I've,
was,
I don't think I've seen it.
I saw that it was on the news, and I'm like, are we seriously watching this on the news
But-
right now?
What does he say? Does he admit it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What does he admit though? What does that mean? What does he?
There's a video that came out of him like beating his ex-girlfriend,
Okay.
and so he's apologizing for it.
You
want to hook up headphones?
Yeah, I guess.
Should always have had.
All right, so we were kind of checking out the first part of the episode, getting the sound stuff right, and hopefully for y'all. And now we're gonna check out. We were talking a little bit about the Diddy thing, so we're gonna check out the apology video and see what that's about.
This morning, Sean Diddy Combs is breaking his silence.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Combs stepping out in Miami the same day he posted the
Disgusted.
apology on Instagram. The incident took place at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. The surveillance footage obtained by CNN shows
Oh,
Ventura
shit.
walking down a hallway with Combs chasing after her. He
He couldn't even get dressed.
I know that's what people were saying. Like, did she walk in on something?
He kicked her.
He then
That was fucked
proceeds
up,
to
right?
grab Ventura, throwing her to the ground before kicking and dragging her as she
Like
lay
a
limp.
dog.
The assault appears to match an incident described in a lawsuit Ventura filed against Combs in November that alleged that Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. The lawsuit went on to say that Combs threw glass vases at Ventura in the hotel's hallway, which this newly released video also appears to show. At the time of the lawsuit, an attorney for Combs denied Ventura's allegations, calling them outrageous and offensive. They reached a settlement within 24 hours. But in Combs' video Sunday,
So he still
now
paid her off.
So who? Yeah, he did. Vlad was saying low millions, like 1, 2, 3, somewhere like low millions. The thing is, who leaked this video? Was it her? Was it the hotel people?
Someone probably got it,
Someone
bro.
got paid off.
Because he paid the hotel people off a long time ago. So this has been, they've had, this video is however old, and he paid these people off, and they kept it a secret for however long, but now it's coming out. So it's like, why, who's doing it, why now, type of thing.
It's probably been like 10 years or something.
Not quite, but yeah, it's getting up
It
there,
goes
like
a little
over 5, I
deeper.
think.
It goes a little deeper whenever it's someone as famous as Diddy.
Yeah.
It goes a little.
They
little
hacked
deeper than
him.
you would think.
admits
Say
the
what?
They hacked him and they took all his
abuse and claims
videos.
he went to therapy
People are
and
holding that
rehab
video,
after
brother.
this assault.
I went and I sought out professional help. Had asked God for his mercy and
They're
grace.
probably looking for the right buyer.
He's such a
Yeah.
liar.
I'm so sorry.
In a statement, Ventura's attorney said Combs' apology is more about himself than the many people he has hurt, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation. Despite the graphic video, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office says they cannot charge Combs with a crime in connection to this specific incident because California's statute of limitations has passed. But Combs is facing multiple civil lawsuits with allegations including abuse and sexual assault, which Combs has denied. He is also under federal investigation. His California and Florida properties were raided in March, but he has not been charged with any crime. Representatives for Sean Combs did not respond to our request for comment. Now, in November, that lawsuit that Cassie had filed, she alleges that Sean Diddy Combs paid the hotel $50,000 for that hallway security footage that you just saw. But in a statement to NBC News, IHG Hotels and Resorts said, quote, "This hotel is no longer under IHG management, and we do not have any access to prior incident records or footage," adding that they did not receive money for this footage.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
sure.
They had to get that cleared up before the show ended, didn't they?
Yeah. It's I don't know.
That was something that had to be said. I mean,
Yeah.
how old do you think I am, bitch?
I don't know. It's weird. This whole Diddy thing is just weird.
The world can feel so fake sometimes.
Yeah.
That's because it is, Papa.
A lot of times.
It's crazy.
Well,
Anything closing notes?
Well, I have a few topics that we could get into real quick and kind of get your opinion on. Another thing that was recent within the last, I think, 2 or 3 weeks is there's a visual. Basically, it's like a life-size FaceTime, but it's like a video portal between New York and Ireland. But it's basically like people in the public can just walk by this big. It's like an archway, and they can like the people in New York can like see Ireland, like a bunch of people, and they can like see each other,
And
it's
they
like
banned
live.
it because they were like doing some.
It's like a live portal.
Kind of
but
random.
Yeah, it's kind of random, but it's just like a flex of like what we can do with our technology. But it's like to me,
Why
it's
that
just,
place?
well, New York's like the biggest. Times Square, New York City is like the biggest city in
True, yeah.
in America. But
Yeah.
I don't know why they chose this place in Ireland.
That's what I'm saying is random, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just kind of for me, it's like a sign of things to come. Like this is a big flex of what we can do, but it's really not important. But I think there's gonna be a lot of.
How long
things-
until we can teleport?
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
that'd be crazy.
Wow.
If we just like teleported to Europe.
Even if they do have it, though, you're not gonna be able to afford it.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
It'd be secret.
You won't even want to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
That's too rich. That's too far.
Like $800 a ticket.
No. That's chicken shit money.
An hour trip. Portal trip from
I'd
like.
be doing that every day.
Dude. Go to like some fancy place.
You could make that much more money if you could just teleport.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it'd be
And save a
crazy.
lot of time
Dude.
to see your family.
Yeah.
And,
Well, not that. No, I'm just playing.
I think with AI,
up.
we're gonna see like a lot of small conveniences improve though. Like I think there's a lot of things in life that we have that they're functionally not as good as they could be, or we have things like, why isn't there a tool for this, or why isn't there a tool for that, or how come this tool doesn't work better, how come there's not a automatic fill in the blank. I think a lot of those things we're gonna like because people are gonna technology, and maybe not AI technology, but like just robotics technology is gonna replace a lot of jobs and AI.
it's already happening.
A lot of people are gonna be left to innovate and create and use the technology to aim it towards stuff that we already have that doesn't work as good as near as good as it could. There's a lot of stuff we have that doesn't really work efficiently as it could, and I think there's going to be improvements because everyone thinks AI is just going to take over right away, and I think I a lot of times am a victim of this, and I think other people are too, of thinking the thing is going to it's going to happen like this. It's going to happen, but AI is not just going to replace us like that. It's going to have this.
That's kind of what I
medium-
was telling you several years ago.
and I think I agree.
Yeah.
There's going to be this middle ground where we work together with it, where I think we're going to get a lot of improved, hopefully, products that work better. You know, what do y'all think about that?
What do you mean as far as what?
Like for example, today at work we're working with these countertop plugs that like pop up like this, and like they work, but like not well because like this is something that's a super rare item, and it's just like
Yeah.
it's like because it's most plugs, regular outlets, you can find like 30 different brands because it's a fucking super common item. You can probably only find like 3 or 4 brands of a pop-up plug.
Okay.
And because it's a rare item, it's
I got some,
people don't have their hands on it as much. It hasn't been innovated as much as other, you know what I mean? Whereas like a standard plug, we see problems with it, they refine it, but with this pop-up plug, it's like you get what you get, and it's kind of it doesn't open well every time. And we found this thing that with like the lid, if you push one side of it slightly forward and then use the button, it comes up right.
Oh,
It's like the mechanics of it are just not.
Fidgety.
Yeah, it's like we need AI to help us with shit like this, where we put this in a program and it tells us the force of the fucking thing needs an extra spring here, and then it'll work perfectly. Like all the shit that'll just humans could figure it out, but how long would it take? Versus AI would figure it out like super fast.
Yeah.
It's all these little conveniences, items, shit like that.
Well, on another spectrum,
and things that should work better.
We were eating Chinese food the other day. It was me and Tyler, and this robot like came up to us and like put the food, or like I had the food on like a tray. So it's like a bunch of people are gonna start losing jobs, and then some of the fast food places that you go into, you can just type your order in.
But people, that's what I'm saying. People can be now. They can shift on to other things that are more meaningful.
Like what?
Like innovation. Like I'm saying, like you know how handicapped
we could have robots that take care of the handicap for us.
Exactly, and like handicapped people, they're like, oh, it's even though like we can start making more places handicap accessible because we have all this extra time and.
It's gonna be a negative as well, though.
No, it will, but I'm saying hopefully this is the.
A bunch of people are gonna lose jobs and shit.
But they can be working somewhere else. That's
like where?
That's what I'm telling you. Innovation with things like this.
Maybe people can be more stay-at-home moms and dads, and we can focus on raising our children.
People are already so broke they have to have two sources of income because the price of stuff is too much. So you can't afford to be a stay-at-home.
But that's changing because people are starting to have less kids. Like the population problem is about to reverse.
How?
People are starting to have less kids. We're not replacing our population is not replacing itself with kids.
Like the Earth can't handle that many.
In the United States that we're only replacing ourselves with immigrants. That's
what percent did it go down?
I'm not sure, but we're not replacing.
Well, people are having just as much sex.
But people are not having kids.
People are pulling out.
Lesbians.
There's just way more of a
top G's out there.
People are infertile. There's a lot of reasons. You know, there's not families where people are having 3, 4, 5 or more.
My parents are already having kids my age.
Dude, I feel like that all the people I went to school with have kids though. Even my friends.
Why don't you have a kid?
But they might have like. Yeah, I guess I see what you mean, but there's a lot that don't too.
Yeah, I just don't want to have a kid with a random person.
Well, why are you sleeping with random people?
Who said I was?
I mean, none of us have a kid.
Yeah.
You know, Ronald doesn't have a kid. Another homie of ours.
Who are these random people you speak of?
Practice safe sex.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, we're not replacing ourselves anymore. So I think, I just think there's gonna be a sweet period where like all these people are gonna get laid off, but like it's gonna be like jobs they hate anyway.
People
like,
are already getting laid off, bro.
Yeah, it's already happening.
In the tech industry, especially.
But we're gonna see like if they want to, they can have jobs in like I'm saying like things to work better and like innovations and you know.
There you have AI YouTubers out there.
What is that about?
Eric wanted me to make an AI character and have him do my YouTube for me.
Huh.
But I was like, nah, never.
That's kind of weird.
Because people like genuine content.
Yeah.
Or at least like us. Like we're not robots.
Yeah, that's weird.
But we are part of the system.
Yeah.
It's not even somewhat related to a robot being part of the system. That was just so random. I don't even know really how to respond to that.
We're not robots, but we are part of the system.
Wow.
I mean, well, robots are slaves, right? Or would you consider robots have rights? Now that we gave them a artificial,
it's an inanimate. It's just an object, dude. It doesn't have rights.
But we gave it feelings and emotions like a human does.
No, we didn't. You can't do that. Can you?
I think
you can't.
I think
I don't think either
you
one of
can't
y'all
give
know.
something that's not alive feelings.
But if you ask
If a tree or a plant doesn't have feelings, that's more alive than a robot. Then a robot cannot have feelings.
Well,
that's what I say.
But can they have a personality? And if they can have a personality, it's like, well, then if they have a personality, they're gonna feel a certain type of way about certain subjects. So then at that point, they do feel.
I don't think they can really have a personality.
Okay. C-3PO did.
That's
I know
a
that's
fucking
movie shit. I know.
I think different robots will act different, but like the same model is all gonna do the same thing. It's not gonna you're gonna have same, like different dogs have different personalities, but I think if you have the same model of robot, they're all gonna do the same exact.
But you can have different models with different personalities.
No, I don't think you can.
What about the
not
brain
different
chip?
personalities, but different modes of function that you program.
I see what you're saying.
It's not a feeling attached thing like you're thinking with personality, where they like
They
a
couldn't
joke
have,
and
they
shit
couldn't
like
have
that.
learned they couldn't have learned traits though as they go on, and then make them a different robot than the other one that's learned different shit as they go.
But it's gonna be modes of function. It's gonna be very rigid. It's not gonna be attached to emotion or the way things make them feel. It's gonna be result driven.
Right.
What if you're born with a neuron chip and it records all your memories and information, and when you die, you put in a robot, and now you're still like technically here?
Yeah, I just don't think that's a way of living, and that's a trick because what if you move on? From
You
this
think at
place
that
after-
point, like the
what if that's a way
devil?
to trap you here?
Yeah, at that point they keep you here forever, and they just
Why would you want to live here?
and
Forever?
then it turns into hell, like the
Yeah.
world
Dude, you can't fuck when you're a robot.
can
See, there's
watch
no
all
feelings.
types.
There's
all
no
types of
feeling. There's no.
videos.
They can't feel things.
Watch all types of videos. What kind of videos are you watching these days, bud?
You think you're the Tin Man?
Only the safe ones.
What do you jack off with a condom?
If I only had a brain.
He said he was like practice safe sex, and I was like, what kind of videos do you watch? Only the safe ones. It's like what the
He
fuck?
thinks he's on OnlyFans, legit. Right?
Yeah.
No porn up for me, Dad.
They banned y'all. I'm still on that
I pay
bitch.
for my content.
Oh man.
You have premium accounts.
Absolutely, dude. What kind of world are you living in? No, I don't have premiums. God damn, I'm a real man. Do you?
Never.
God damn. Let me tell on yourself, Big Flex.
Nah. Stay off the porn.
Too many girls are successful. I know somebody's got to be signed up for those bitches.
That's crazy.
You think a lot of successful girls go after bums?
I don't know what they do.
Successful girls. I don't know a lot of. I better just shut up.
Can you even name a successful girl?
I don't know a lot of women in general.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I thought you were talking about people we personally know.
I mean,
Serena Williams. Would you
yeah. I
consider
mean,
that?
what do you like?
What are you trying to? What are you doing?
Like just fucking making content. Like
Yeah.
successful women. Like, can you name some?
Yeah.
Name some.
They're not my role models though because I don't look up to women. So it'd be different if I was like a chick. Be like, okay, here's my role models. But like I'm a dude, so I mostly look up to dudes.
You don't have to look
know,
up to
well-
them to acknowledge them.
Somewhat because that's more who I'm like involved. Like my YouTube feed just showing me a bunch of dudes because I'm a dude and that's what I look
Because
and
you're
watch.
red pill. Like you're
But even not red pill stuff like Andrew Schultz and Trump, and it's like all these dudes they're showing me because they know I'm a dude. It's like chicks. I don't really have a lot of chicks that I know that are like.
We watched that one chick.
All the
that's-
chicks that I know that are successful are like entertainers.
Fucking the one chick that's on the NBA. What's her name? Doris Burke. I know her. She's like the worst one.
Who would you say?
Nancy Pelosi.
That's who your role model is?
She's kind of crooked, yes, but
She's terrible, dude.
uh,
And her husband's gay. Stop the hammering!
Is that the kind of family that you want to have?
well, I didn't know all that information.
Well, then you don't really look up to him that much, then, do you?
I'm just naming
Dude,
out some
she's
successful
so
women.
crooked.
We know they're
Yeah.
successful women. Like, I don't get what you're trying to do. Like, what you're trying to prove.
Like I was asking the question because
Okay.
some
You
people
think
have
it's important?
some
or
people
what?
have trouble answering that question. Like just successful
Oh,
women.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do because like I can't think of like that like I mean I.
It's a harder
I don't know,
question
yeah,
than-
that is
yeah.
weird. And I don't think a woman's.
Would
like,
you consider
success-
Barack Obama successful?
I consider him a successful woman, yes. No, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, dude. I mean,
Yeah, okay, that's a good example. Like, yeah, but then you look at his wife.
Because
like, what-
Barack Obama was like a role model for us
yeah, he
growing
was the
up.
president, but
Yeah.
but
He wasn't
then-
my role model.
you look at his wife. Like, what is she? What do you know that she has done?
She helped feed kids in cafeterias with better meals.
But I mean, he was the fucking president, so it's like there's no comparison. It's like you were a lunch lady and he ran the fucking country, allegedly, of what they want us to believe.
Yeah. You
So
think
it's
his,
just like
yeah.
I don't know.
You think it's his third term? Like people say it's actually Obama like running
I
things
don't
behind the
know.
scenes.
Maybe.
That's the lamest thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's
That dried up
that's
man
kinda
just chilling at
simple.
home eating barbecue.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around, but
Some beers too.
I ain't rid of shit.
His son and them are real crooked.
Mm.
They get in a lot of trouble. But I'm sure all his sons do.
It's like WWE. It's like Trump trouble, Biden trouble. It's just like a bunch of bullshit.
Dude, they probably can't even take a shit without people hearing about it. It's like, of course they're getting in trouble. Every kid gets in trouble. It's just the fact that they're Obama's kids. It's gonna come to the light. You know,
The fact that they're big and
everyone's gonna be talking about it.
famous.
But it really don't mean shit. Like if you're a kid and you're not getting into trouble, it's like you didn't really learn too much. You're just getting sheltered and staying at home.
You think his children are sheltered? Like president's children? Baraka has a daughter.
I'd probably imagine that rich spoiled kids are a little more sheltered, but you know,
You think they have it easier than broke kids?
yeah.
But do you think broke kids have like a better like heart or better like spirit about things?
Yeah, in a way. Because anytime you do hard stuff in life, you're gonna be more happier because
It's more rewarding.
it adds like more personality. Yes, it's more rewarding. It adds character.
Have you hung out with some really rich kids before?
Um,
Or they kind of lame?
I don't really know that many. No, I don't really hang out with anybody that rich.
Yeah.
Any rich kids? Nah, not really. Rich people are few and far between.
The rich hang out with the rich, right?
Yeah.
That's crooked.
Well, more like we touched on the NBA a little bit earlier, but I've been hearing things about like it's been all over the news and shit that potentially JJ Reddick would be like the Lakers' next head coach. And it's interesting because he started a podcast with LeBron like
Yeah.
3 or 4 months ago, and when I first saw that, I was like, this is just gonna be a way for LeBron to like
Just run everything. Like he always
just yeah. Give everyone LeBron tinted glasses to view everything. Oh, here's how it happened. Here's my version of how it, just like dress it up to make himself look the best out of every situation that happened through his career. You know what I mean? Oh, here's how that happened. JJ, like co-sign this. You know what I mean? He can just like LeBron explain like it's basically just like him and JJ talking about like the good old days.
Is that what they're doing?
I mean, kind of, yeah. It's like him and JJ chumming it up and trying to seem like they're basketball philosophy experts, and then like LeBron's trying to just like I haven't watched that.
Basically, are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, they have knowledge, but the way they go about it's a little crooked. But
I guess I haven't seen it, so I don't really care.
yeah,
See what you're talking
but I need to watch it more. But I have a feeling that LeBron's gonna use this to like just glorify himself and like
I mean, sure.
talk like just basically make you see it from his way. But
Of course.
no matter what, it's
That's what everyone does when they give their
Yeah.
take on stuff and their opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's interesting on how much like players influence like who's the coach though, and like how that goes, and like
It's about not
the
what
whole
you
business
know.
of it.
It might be best off that LeBron is the coach, though.
Or picks the coach, or is
Like,
just
whenever
the
he
coach.
picks it, he basically is the coach. So it's like, that might
Yeah.
Well,
be
he runs the
best.
team, so
Yeah,
That was my whole point.
plus he knows everybody.
I think he thinks he's a little smarter than he is, though.
Well,
That's what I get from that's
Sure.
what I get from him.
Because
And so he's on the show and he's like,
he's made it this far.
JJ, you're my pet. You can like co-sign everything I say, and like we're gonna. It's just like
Like a yes
you
man.
know,
JJ's
it's
definitely
almost
not
too
disagreeing,
much.
right?
It's almost too much. No, yeah, no. It's. I've watched like 1.5 episodes, or not even the whole 1.5, but like. I don't
it's
know.
just on YouTube, regular shit.
Yeah. Which is good. It's content. It's cool to watch for like basketball heads, and like there's stuff you can learn from it for sure.
I
Like,
can see myself watching about 1 or 2 episodes. And then
Yeah.
Probably never watching it again.
yeah. It's just interesting.
I've never seen LeBron really talk like that.
You got to be a fan. You got to be a fan.
It'd
to
be
watch
weird
him.
though if they have a podcast and he's his coach, and then he's on a podcast with his coach.
What if Jordan?
That'd be fucking weird.
what if
shouldn't be
Jordan had one?
allowed.
Would you watch it?
Maybe, depending on like the format.
That really shouldn't be allowed.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? If they have a podcast and
That
it's,
is a little weird. Yeah.
it's almost taking away media from the NBA as well. Like several big players, like a lot of players have podcasts, but like Draymond Green is a big one that has a podcast. And I know one time he like skipped the post game interview because he was all butthurt, and then right after he went to the hotel room and did an episode of his podcast.
Everyone was looking at that. Right?
Well, yeah, it's like something big just happened in the game, and you're butthurt at the refs.
They should be able to do that.
So you're like, fuck you, I'm not gonna do them post game. I think the league fined him a bunch of money though, because
of course they did.
You're taking away entertainment, and now everyone's going to thousands of views and dollars.
They should be able to do that if they want. It's like they're the ones that make you all the big bucks. It's like be happy you made the money you made. But now after the game, you're gonna sue somebody.
Content are they taking?
You're not happy enough that he played the game and got you all the fans.
Or LeBron and JJ gonna say something the league doesn't want him to say on this podcast. It's like, it's just a weird that we've never seen the behind the scenes of a coach and a player talking this much.
I mean, we don't know yet.
We don't know, but it's just an interesting dynamic.
Was that like a pretty big percentage, or they were just fucking with it?
They're really hyping it on. It's something that could not happen, but like on FS1 and First Take and all these big channels, they're really fucking hammering that home that's a big possibility. So we'll see, but that'd be super interesting. It's like the lines between the players being.
How old is JJ Reddick?
I don't know. He just retired.
Because is he even old enough? Because the youngest coach in the league is the Celtics coach right now.
Yeah, but back in the day, like when a player was a player, that was it. They were never like there was the media and there was the player. But now the bridge is being gapped where like the player had to have a good relationship or like a relationship with the media to talk to the people. But now it's like the players are the media a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like if LeBron has his own podcast, he doesn't need.
There's just too many like social media.
He doesn't need a reporter. That's another job lost. Reporters, we don't need them. Skip Bayless, why do I need you? Charles, it's
I never did really like those guys, anyways.
Yeah,
so it's like we don't need them. Fuck those guys.
It's almost like Charles Barkley and Shaq.
Fuck them.
Is like the new.
They make millions of dollars for nothing though.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the lower class people that are getting taken out by the robots.
And speaking of Draymond Green, he's the new one that's going to come up. That's going to be like replacing Shaq and Chuck and them. It seems like,
that's
and
fine.
he's kind of like a decent.
I mean, fuck it.
And speaking of that, TNT, that show with Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, Ernie, they didn't get canceled, but they got their network, Turner, which owns TNT, got outbid by NBC to have the NBA rights, so their show's not going to be going on. I think they have one more season and then they're done.
Who's that?
Shaq.
Okay,
Charles
yeah, you were
Barkley,
telling me that the other
Kenny
day,
and Ernie, yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know.
It's like a monopoly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to go somewhere else or if they're pretty much done. Maybe the writing was on the wall that they're just like kind of older now and like.
Yeah, but there's been old fucks that never leave. Like.
Yeah, but I was surprised Turner didn't try to get new people. So it's just like it's NBC is going to do it now, I guess. So we'll see what's up with that.
There's a lot going behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all it is, but.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Is there anything else about the NBA or
do you think fucking Bronny's gonna try to play with his fucking?
I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to get drafted. I don't know if it's gonna be with LeBron though. I don't know. It's weird.
Have you seen like highlights of him?
Yeah, a little bit.
He doesn't look too terribly crazy, right?
Nah, he's okay. He's just like whatever.
He's not that tall either.
No.
Huh. It's interesting.
So the games y'all grew up playing were Modern Warfare?
Oh.
Like Black Ops.
Whenever we were really young, we weren't even allowed to have a fucking game system.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever we were like, I guess whenever Logan got in high school, I guess.
Yeah.
We started playing.
I saw now they're on Black Ops 6.
Okay.
And you know what? It's gonna be free to play for Xbox only.
Oh.
But for like PS5, they have to pay.
That's weird.
Yeah. And I don't know about PC, but.
Dude, I used to be pretty good at 2K.
Like, a lot of people got their start off 2K. They would stream 2K, and now they're big streamers now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I started off playing. I missed Modern Warfare 2 kind of. I got into it like right after that wave. That was like the biggest one. But I played Black Ops 1, 2, Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3 is dope.
And then I kind of fell out of it for a while after that. And then I picked back up when it came to Warzone. I think that was around what game was that paired with?
Zombies?
Modern Warfare.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was like a remake of something, but
it was like two. It was two Call of Duties in one, right? Or they're all the same now, right?
It was some weird shit where like they merged two games or something. It got weird, but like I jumped back in when Warzone came out and I really enjoyed that. That was because they gave me the old school Call of Duty vibe. And when they advertised Warzone, I was like, dude, I hope this is a huge map, and you just go all out, and it's fucking amazing. And it was like everything that I could have hoped for. Like
It was a little sweaty, but
well, what are you? It's Call of Duty, dude. But I fucking loved it. Like the map was
people got
huge.
too horny though. There's too many
There was tons of buildings. There was tons of detail. There was good guns.
It was a good game.
There was upgrades. It wasn't like, oh, I wish this game had. No, it didn't have too much either. It had just the right amount. It was good old Call of Duty. And
the map was crazy.
The map was crazy big. I liked the zoom in thing, which they stole from Fortnite, but like it was dope. I
So you know about
it.
Fortnite?
Yeah, but I never played it. But if Fortnite took over, like, pop culture for
You
like
think
a
free
good
to
year.
play? You think free to play has to deal with that?
Nah,
like,
for
free
a
to
good
play?
like year or
Okay.
two, people were
That's fair.
horny for Fortnite.
Everybody was posting it on their
they wouldn't
story.
shut up.
Nah, they were building.
I never watched any streamers nor played it.
I would see like clips. I just saw like short little clips.
I never got.
I would see people building and like poke out and like snipe someone and like poke back in. But it looked like super cartoony. And that's what I liked about Call of Duty. It was like the big map and the battle royale of Fortnite, but like Call of Duty style. Like no cheesiness, no like just Call of Duty shit. It was dope. And now they're still doing Warzone, but I think they're on like 2, maybe 3 at this point.
Oh man, I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, Modern Warfare 3 was the best because they had the best skins, and Modern Warfare 2, like you actually felt like you were earning the skins, and now there's so many DLCs or like so
Yeah.
many battle passes. There's so many
Dude, it's too much.
microtransactions.
It's like holy shit, dude. I'm trying to chill out and play some games. I didn't know I was fucking.
Yeah. That's what someone said. They have to have microtransactions. They can't do it without that. It's like, how do they do it without that for years? It's just they're greedy now, and then that's like a huge way for them to make all this money off of people that are just so botted. Microtransactions like ruin games in my book. That's why I like Warzone. Like it had it, but did it? I think it did, but they didn't depend on it. I think it did, but they definitely
like
didn't depend
that.
on it. And it wasn't like that. You didn't have to have it.
It's just people that buy the battle passes or buy things in store give them an edge
Right. Well, yeah, slightly.
because they get like
but
bonus
not much.
XP.
And Warzone, not so much though.
You know,
You would just get the gun quicker with the attachments quicker. And then if you played a whole day, though, you would unlock all the attachments. So
Dude,
it's
if
like,
you're that horny, you're gonna have that shit.
yeah,
anyways.
exactly. So it gave him such a slight edge. It was like,
I remember like Zach, he was really good, and he didn't even do it. He would just like earn it for free because he'd play so much,
Yeah.
and then he would still have double XP, and he'd just have it in like one day anyways.
yeah,
It's like, dude, if you're either gonna have it or you're not.
yeah.
yeah, zombies. Yeah, I ever fuck with
Zombies
that?
was a huge.
Zombies was good, but it got old really quick.
That was a big thing though back in like Black Ops 1 and 2 days. Like that was, and like which other? What was the original one on World War II?
Black Ops.
No, it was
it was
a
World War
different one.
II.
Yeah,
Oh.
that like was huge for like pop culture back in the
Me
day.
and Chun used
Like,
to be on that pretty heavy.
Black.
But we were also younger, so
Yeah,
it's
Call of
more
Duty
exciting.
Zombie was huge back in the day.
It's more exciting when you're a kid though, and you have zombies.
Yeah.
Now
No,
it's
it was-
like, dude, it's just like it never ends.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
so
it's more exciting
lame.
when you're a kid. But
Oh, I went to level 25. It's like you're still gonna die, Big Pokey.
yeah,
I hate it.
but when I was a kid, like because we got into like Call of Duty, like you said, when I was probably like 16 or 17. But like when I was younger, I was big into Pokemon because I was only allowed to have like a Game Boy or like a handheld system. So like, I played a lot of like started off with like Yellow and Blue, and then I played Silver and Crystal, and then I played Ruby and Emerald, like whatever, and then I played Diamond, and then after that I kind of fell off. But by that time I was a little older too, so
Yeah.
but
Did you ever play any of that?
A little bit, but I would always have to like, ask Logan questions about Pokemon. I never really got big into it.
Yeah.
I was like more playing sports and shit.
Basketball.
But man, whenever me and Logan, we had a GameCube one time. And
Super Smash Bros.
We
or-
played. We had like a. Yeah, we played Super Smash Bros. For sure, and then we also had a Lord of the Rings game.
that
That was pretty fucking dope. Yeah. And I don't know, it was exciting. It's more exciting when you're a fucking kid.
yeah.
Whenever you get older, it's not the same. Like me and Logan used to wake up really early and just fucking like crack, just playing video games. Now it's like, bro, you can't catch me waking up early and playing a fucking video game. I
Yeah.
don't
Like-
play video games at all.
Like you'd rather sleep.
I'd rather just sleep, go work
Yeah, other
out,
stuff. Yeah.
eat, play chess. Like I play chess all the time on my phone now. I have that app. No.
Dope.
So. But yeah, it used to be really exciting.
You don't think
Mario
about
Kart was dope too when we were young on the GameCube. Mario Kart was.
Or we can say it's like.
VR? You know what VR is?
I'm not down with
No.
that.
Virtual reality.
What is that?
You put on these goggles and
Yeah, I
you
don't do that.
you wouldn't do that.
Nah.
If you start talking to people dressed up as characters, you wouldn't talk to them.
I wouldn't do it
You wouldn't do it.
at all.
You wouldn't go into a virtual world
Nah.
and
Would
talk
you?
to random people.
Nah.
Nah, maybe a little bit.
Nah, bro. I don't know.
You know how like you know how chat rooms were big back in the day?
Yeah.
You join like a random chat room, start
I
talking
never
to
did that
people.
anyways.
Well, now you can go as your favorite character from any show or game
That's weird.
or television
Oh,
series.
that's so weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's just to make people stupider and more like bigger losers. It's like when Dwight has Second Life
Not
on The
only
Office.
when I not do that, I stay away from people that do that.
That do that.
Yeah. That's not my crowd of people.
Yeah, there's the Office episode where Dwight does that, and
Yeah.
they make fun of him like big time. And he's like flying around in that world with like a guitar or something strapped on his back.
Dude.
It's so crooked.
And Jim joins and he like pranks him in the game.
I mean, you literally want to talk about the exact ultimate opposite of being productive.
That's like those two people
That's
that,
what that is.
that met on World of Warcraft and got married.
Dude, you'd be better off just
You're
fucking.
a crumb. You're a crumb bum.
You'd be better off just taking a nap, getting some sleep. That's more productive than this.
Maybe you'll change your mind when you wake up. Nah,
Wow.
VR is weird, dude. I'm not down with it.
Cool, no, yeah. I just wanted to see if y'all knew about it.
Yeah. The only way I could see, but like I think it's not near as good as like people that like they buy tickets to like a game and they put the headset on and it's like they're sitting courtside at the basketball game, but it's like how real can it really look? And
Or
you're
about
just sitting on
Apple
your couch.
VR.
If someone can walk up to you and slap you in the face and you don't even know it, you're disconnected from the world. And that's too
Yeah.
far from me. I could be chilling right here on my phone, and that's already bought enough.
Yeah.
But if you come over here and try to fuck with me, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" And you're gonna be like, "Okay." I have this thing, dude. Literally, you can just do whatever you want. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, you're basically asleep. You're that disconnected from reality. That's not good, bro. It's not good.
No, yeah.
People are already glued to their phone all day. Imagine being trapped. Like, nah.
Yeah, no, yeah. People go on there to escape.
Babe, give me some popcorn, and you're just at the game.
Just laying down
It's
in
like,
bed.
God, you fat retard. Have you been anywhere in a week?
They're like
I'll
playing.
just go to the gym in virtual VR or whatever the fucking.
They're
I
like,
won't even work out. I'll just act like I did.
They're like playing poker and shit.
That's so dumb, dude.
I mean, it's interesting. It's technology.
Yeah.
You know, what about like surgeries? Like using VR for surgeries to practice surgery. Some people, like that could be.
Okay.
That could
That's
be like,
one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even just scenarios. You go through scenarios, like all different kinds of scenarios, like, especially for like pilots.
I would say strictly training.
Yeah, that's cool. We're advancing, bro. It's
Yeah.
gonna get crazy.
There's no stopping us now.
And there's always going to be stuff that, it could be more negative than positive, but you can always use it in a positive way. It's just kind of like how you use, like, anything to your disposal. It's kind of just how you use it. You know?
You think anything crazy will happen within the next 10 years?
Of course. Wasn't COVID crazy to you?
Yeah.
I think something like that will happen. Maybe a little more serious, maybe a little more minor, but I don't think it's going to be nothing like too crazy. Not yet.
Or like the Great Depression.
I think within 20 years, we're going to see something huge.
So just get ready for it. We should buy guns.
Yeah,
Lots
I'm
of
not
water.
Really gonna do shit. I don't really care.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
If they kill you, they kill you. Or-
Yeah. I don't really see myself going on the hideout for like 10 years. Like, that's not that fun.
Like The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Like, I will try to do that, but it's like, if they get me, they get me. I'm not going to prepare for like 10 years. I'll just have as much fun as I possibly can. and
Those are
then-
never the ones that make it anyway. The ones that prepare for 10 years.
Yeah, I'll just fucking, the dudes that prepare,
I will find you. and I
I'll
will
just kick their
kick your
fucking door
ass.
open and fucking just scalp them. Take all their shit, create an army, and I'll still survive.
You'll fly.
Huh?
You'll fly.
Do whatever it takes, baby.
Like when they captured the Indian guy from Lonesome Dove.
Blue Dog, that's what I was just thinking.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
he like slams him out the window.
No native woman told me.
You're gonna watch me fly, cowboy.
What made you think of watching that movie?
I just started watching it with a friend.
You think
Oh,
you're Blue
really?
Dog?
You heard me say that I liked it though, right?
And then I finally got past the part where we
watched it, right?
Yeah, we watched like half of it. And I finally got past that part.
Uh-huh.
I was like, fuck, I just gotta end it. I watched on the way over here.
Okay.
Oh, didn't even want me to top me.
I was like, just
That was
fucking
cricket, right?
glued.
It's good, right?
I saw it all, dude. Gus,
You love him?
crazy. Stubborn old coot.
Stayed up all night reading the good book. That's in the
Uh,
beginning. That's a good ass movie.
no, yeah. I definitely would have my kids watch it or something.
Yeah.
Especially
I was
like
just getting through the territory, Gus.
the Jake Spoon stuff.
Oh, that's a good story,
Yeah,
right?
that's probably
was-
the
I
best.
was just getting through the territory, man. That kind of made my stomach
Even-
sick when I was a kid.
even the dude, like,
damn.
The dude going through hell and back for his wife, and then for
Oh,
her to
July
like
Johnson, yeah.
leave.
Honestly, if y'all gonna talk this deep into it, you should put a clip for the chat to watch.
I'll add it in after. Like,
Yeah,
when I edit
that's
it.
what I mean. Yeah, add that clip in. so they
Lonesome
can
Dove
see.
is a dope ass western. It has Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Duvall. They're like the two big actor names, but it's a really good movie.
Basically, their third, who is their equal, ends up riding through the territory with some bad people, and
Yeah,
they gotta do what they gotta do. But y'all should watch that little clip.
Gus just had to chase those buffaloes, bro.
Why not go up to Montana?
And we're a shade old to start fighting Indians all over again, don't you think?
It is one of the most beloved stories of our time, hailed as one of the best westerns ever made, and now available like never seen before. Lonesome Dove, the 2-disc collector's edition. It's digitally remastered.
Pretty as ever.
For the first time in widescreen and 5.1 surround sound.
And besides the whiskey, I think will require a little respect.
See Lonesome Dove the way it was meant to be seen.
Yes, sir. Based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning book by Larry McMurtry and winner of 7 Emmy Awards, Lonesome Dove remains one of the highest-rated miniseries in TV history.
Gus just had to chase those buffaloes, bro. You think it would have been different?
Hell
they were
no,
already
dude.
out doing.
They were
Why were they
dude.
away from the rest of the people though? Him and
Because they were going to Montana before the rest of the herd.
that's what it was.
That's
Not that he
dumb right
chased-
there. It's like,
yeah, that's what it
yeah.
was. Not that he chased them over that little hill.
No,
The fact
they
that
were
What did they-
scouting.
That's what was risky.
But here's the
That's
thing.
what was risky.
The-
Them
yeah.
If
scouting.
you go and no one's there, then fine. The herd would have been fine anyways. But if you do show up and there's thousands of Indians, what are y'all two gonna do anyways?
They're supposed to just haul
So
ass
that was
anyway,
just
so it's
that was
like
kind of
risky.
kind of a red flag in the storyline. But I don't know. It's a good ass fucking movie.
Yeah.
Well, those Indians didn't have to be out on a war hunt at the time too. That was just kind of.
Well, I don't even think they got close to Montana yet. Like Logan said, they were out. Right?
I think they both picked the wrong fight. Like they both picked the losing battle.
As
like-
far as who?
Gus and the Indians, because the Indians lost like 8 people in that battle, and they just let them alone after they
It's a
shot him in the
movie,
leg. They're probably like, "There's no way he's gonna live." Like fuck him.
And then the other guy too, though. Pi.
That guy.
You love him?
It was cool. I mean, if he would have stayed there, you think it would have been better?
No.
It was good that he went back
Yeah.
to get help. So Gus,
Yeah.
I mean, Captain,
Pi. He's crooked.
he was walking out barefoot.
He was fucked up, right?
All
Dude,
like,
it might have been better if Pi would have stayed because
Really?
the Indians actually left right after Pi left, almost like the next morning, and then he had to like spend the night and wake up and walk. It's like, dude, Pi could have just fucking got him right after that, and then they could have found Woodrow because they weren't even that far.
he could have picked him
Pi
up.
took him forever to get back.
He's a fucking
He
idiot.
almost died.
You think he should have left the arrows in the leg?
Nah, I don't remember how Gus even got back. I'm forgetting.
Remember
Some-
that guy picks him up?
Some
Yeah,
some
those
random
guys.
found him. Yeah,
That's
he was using the rifle as like a walking stick,
Yeah.
and he could have lived too if they cut off like both of them. But he was like, nah.
yeah, that was crooked.
And then, yeah, it was good. A lot of like unrequited love, unrecited, however you say the word.
Huh.
Like love that's given but not given back. Like with Lori
Reciprocated.
and the $2 guy.
The $2 guy.
It's the $2 who asked Gus for $2 to sleep with the girl, Lori.
Oh, Dish.
Yeah,
He's crooked.
There's no way it was $2, was it? Probably.
Yeah.
that's a lot of money back then.
I'll whack that bell if I want to.
And then when
Yeah, that
There's a lot of good one-liners in there. Hell, dude, you must be hungry eating all that dirt.
Yeah.
At the end when he tripped him. And,
Yeah, because he put him in charge.
yeah, there's a lot of good.
He was jealous.
Yeah, that's a good ass movie.
I can't. I don't want to spoil it.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character. I guess it's got to be like either Captain or Gus.
What about you, Logan?
The pigs are good too.
The pigs?
They make it all the way. And like half the people died on the way there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it on the way there to, Texas, the middle of Texas. I was like, dang, it took me only like 2 hours to get here. But for other people, it takes, like back in the day, it took them days.
Yeah.
Just on horse. Going like 5-10 miles an hour, just.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I like a lot of them. I like Roscoe. He's a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
I mean, he was following.
Jess is a good one.
He was They were following a dead girl, right?
What?
The girl, Roscoe.
No, they were following.
They're trying to find July.
Yeah,
but first
But they found him, and then she went.
Okay, so July was looking for his wife, and Roscoe was looking for July. They were a bunch of retards.
But July was like, even after she just wanted to join him in heaven, right? Like she wanted to die so she could go meet her husband in heaven.
No, she didn't want to die.
She
went too far up north, and the Indians fucked her over.
Yeah, that was real dumb.
Yeah, they kept going up farther north.
And they were like, nah, don't.
Yeah, they were like, don't push. And they did.
That was really stupid.
Because they thought that one dude was like an Indian killer. They were like so dumb.
Even after she met D Boot, she still kept going north, right?
Yeah.
She was a retard.
She went further north after she met D.
Dude, she could have went back with her husband to wherever they were from.
wild.
Who, July?
With the kid.
She was just so, I don't know. It never shows anything, but it's like you can almost think that she's on drugs. Like anticipate.
Yeah.
Or she was like schizophrenic or something.
Dude, she was just like, July. She was like retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just wanted one thing. It was her
Meth.
husband.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was wild.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I think we made it pretty far.
You good on that episode?
I was hungry.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
All right, well, that was a good impromptu episode. It was good to have Joey on for the first episode. Y'all got to know him, see a face, connect a face with a voice. We'll try to have him on again. And, we always have the remote collabs where
For sure.
we do the games and get opinions and stuff.
Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget. Check out Mrjoegames, Joeyflex, Where There's Smoke podcast. Thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah, we'll have more collabs in the future. DUB.
Hell yeah, that was good to have me on. It was kind of random. I just came over after the river and they wanted to run it, so
yeah.
But it's always a good time. I'm looking forward to the remote off the phone.
Hell yeah.
That way, if I get in from a long day or whatever, I can just pop up and talk my shit. And I'm looking forward to talk shit to Josh and
yeah, I'm looking forward to having the remote calls. I'm gonna try to start doing those on Fridays, so y'all be on the lookout for those. And I guess till next time, we out.
Hell yeah.
Hold up, why you gotta be so mad? Joeyflex and Centex in the lab, cooking up, blast, impact, intact. If you ain't living, then you might as well be dead, fuck the facts, bad and fucking truth, not the trash, that bullshit ain't gonna last, rap shit coming soon, can't you see?